All right, the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do this little book. So make sure you find it and you can use your markers. But before we start on our little book, we are gonna actually learn a word. Are you guys ready? So when you have letters and you put them together, that builds words. And the first word that we're gonna work on today is this word. It's an M and a Y. This spells the word my. Can you say that word? My. That's right. So if you see an M and a Y together by itself, just like this, that is the word my. There's a song I know that's going to help us remember the word my. Do you want to hear it? Okay, it goes like this. You can spell my if you try, M-Y, M-Y. First an M and then a Y, oh my, my, my. Want me to do it again? See if you can sing it with me. You can spell my if you try, M-Y, M-Y. First an M and then a Y, oh my, my, my. So we're gonna remember the word my today because we're gonna see it in our little book. So, get your little book, get your markers, and we're gonna put our name. So it says my, remember, my, M and a Y. This my has a capital M, but it's still the same. My school supplies. So we're gonna be talking about all the things we're gonna be using at school. And then right here it says name. So the first thing we do is always the same. We pick up our pen, we write our name. Today we're writing with a marker. My school supplies. If you'd like to color the front of the book, you can pause the video right now and you can color the front, or you can just turn the page with me. So I'm not gonna color my front, but I'm gonna color on the inside. So, my school supplies. So if we know that this is the word my, we can look at the picture and we can read this. So what's the picture of? What are these? I have one right here, right? What is that? It's glue, right? So if we read it, it would say, my glue. So I'm gonna ask you to get your yellow. Get your yellow. And every time we see the word my, we're gonna circle it with our yellow, okay? Do you remember how to spell the word my? M-Y. You can spell my if you try, M-Y, M-Y. First an M and then a Y, oh my, my, my. All right, let's see. I'm just gonna pick one glue to color. I'm gonna color this one, and I'm gonna try to make it look a little bit like how it looks here. So I'm gonna put it right here. I'm gonna color it a little bit, but you can choose to color the bottle of glue too. When we're at school, we'll be using liquid glue or bottles of glue or glue sticks like this one. Depending on what kind of project we do, we'll be using different kinds of glue. And I'm gonna make this part blue. That kind of looks like it, doesn't it? Cool. So it says, what did it say? My glue. All right, turn your page. What are these? What are these? We have them. I have a whole jar of them. They are crayons. So what does it say? My crayons. So get your yellow, and we're gonna circle my. You can spell my if you try, M-Y, M-Y. First an M and then a Y, oh my, my, my. And you can read it with your finger. Sometimes when you read, you use this finger to read. It's called your pointer finger, and you can point. My crayons. Cool. I'm gonna pick some of my favorite colors of crayons, and I'm gonna color them actually with my crayons. You can use your markers if you want. I did not tell you to get your crayons out, but if you want to, you can. I figured since these are crayons, I should color them with crayons. So I really love this blue-green color. And I also really love scarlet. It's like a reddish orange. And I'm trying to think of what other color of crayon I really, really like. I used to like this color crayon called Goldenrod. It was like a dark yellow, but you know what? The crayon company decided to stop making that color. I also like this color Indigo. It's like a purple blue. So you choose the 3 colors of crayons or markers that you like and color yours. All right, if you need to finish coloring, press pause. I'm gonna turn the page. So that one said, my crayons. Ooh, what are these? What are these? Markers. So what does it say? My markers. Circle my first. You can spell my if you try. M-Y, M-Y. First an M and then a Y. Oh, my. And I'm gonna look at my marker and I'm gonna notice the whole thing is not colored. Just the cap. The cap shows the color. What else is colored? The label right here, which says the name of the marker, which is called Crayola, and then the little swirlies. And then that's it. So it really looks like, look at that. Really looks like the marker. I'm gonna do a purple one. I'm gonna do a pink one. So we've got the label, the cap and the label, and then the swirlies. And let's do a green one. The cap, the label, and the swirlies. So then you can read it. Use your pointer finger when you read my markers. Flip your page. Ooh, what is this? This is a book. That's right. So we can read it. My book. Use your yellow. You can spell my if you try. M-Y, M-Y. First an M and then a Y. Oh, my. You can decide whatever color you want to make your book. I'm gonna have a red book. I'm gonna leave the pages white because the pages aren't usually colored. Oh my gosh, excuse me. All right, read it. My book. Oh, what's that? Looks like this. Or your pencil might look a little different at home, but it's a pencil. So let's read it with our pointer finger. My pencil. You can spell my if you try. M-Y, M-Y. First an M and then a Y. Oh, my. Usually this part is pink, I just realized, because it's an eraser. But my pencil doesn't have an eraser. But I'm gonna go back over it with my pink to make it look like a pencil with an eraser. Silly Miss Agnatech. There we go. And the tip, sometimes the tip, this is like a grayish color because pencil lead, which is the part that you write with, it's gray. All right, let's read it. My pencil. Oh, what do we have here? Scissors. Snip, snip, snip. Let's read it. My scissors. Get your yellow. You can spell my if you try. M-Y, M-Y. First an M and then a Y. Oh, my. And scissors, the part that you cut with is metal. And so it's usually gray or silver. And then this part can be whatever color. Some people have green scissors. At school, I have orange scissors and blue scissors and red scissors. I think I have one pair of pink scissors, but I think lots of times friends like to fight over the pink scissors, so then I end up having to take the pink scissors away. But I have yellow scissors. There's all kinds of colors of scissors. What kind of color scissors do you have at home? All right, my scissors. Ooh, what's that? Does anyone know what that's called? It measures things. You can measure with inches or centimeters. It's called a ruler. So it says my ruler. Yellow. You can spell my if you try. M-Y, M-Y. First an M and then a Y. Oh, my, my, my. And lots of times rulers are yellow, but rulers can actually be any color. So you decide what color you want your ruler to be and make your ruler your color. Press pause if you need to. It says my ruler. And one more page. Ooh, when we come to school, I can't wait to paint with you. We have a paint palette and it says my paint. Circle my. You can spell my if you try. M-Y, M-Y. First an M and then a Y. Oh, my, my, my. And then we've got our brush. You can decide what color you want your handle to be. Sometimes I have wooden ones, and so I'm gonna make it brown like wood. And then what colors of paint do you have? I'm gonna have red and orange and yellow. What comes next in the rainbow? Do you remember? And green and blue and purple. Looks great. And then it says my paint. And that's the end. You can go back and you can read it to somebody. You can use your pointer finger and read it. My school supplies. My glue. My crayons. My markers. My book. My pencil. My scissors. My ruler. My paint. And whoever you read it to is going to be so proud of you.